Hello, I'm Jill Nelson and I live on Waldrick Road in Olympia. At the last public meeting for this particular issue, I was quite surprised because Karen, you came to me afterwards after I said that I feel like those of us who come have to come over and over and over again, and we feel like there's no point. I stand here after hearing all these people speak, and I heard 2 people say anything in favor of this ordinance. This is common in the public meetings that I go to. And yet the regulation is getting larger instead of reducing. So it's pretty frustrating to come over and over again to public meetings and feel like you're not being heard. And then Karen, you said to me, I'm not sure why you feel like you're not being heard. So that's the reason that those of us who are here feel like we're not being heard. Everybody is saying no to this. Everybody is saying we don't understand this. And yet it keeps going forward, and like I said, the regulations keep increasing. It is very difficult to do anything in this county. It's expensive. It's time consuming. If you have to work, and I understand with budget cuts, but if you have to work, you have between 8 and 12 to do anything here. I can't be here between 8 and 12 unless I take the entire day off of work. People have spoken, and I've mentioned it before. You give us these regulations, and it causes people to do the opposite of what they actually want to do. Our neighbor clear-cutted his entire land. Why? Because he was scared he wouldn't be able to chop down a tree. That's what these regulations cause people to do. They take drastic measures, they do things they didn't even want to do in the first place. Every building on our property, we have lived in this county for 150 years. Every building on our property is next to an oak tree. Yet we have a huge oak grove. I don't see how we're affecting the oak tree by building next to it. And the idea that you're going to go acres away and tell me that there's an oak tree there, or that somebody who's acres away from us can't do anything on their land because we have an oak tree, I don't see how there's a relationship there. I'm never getting answers to the questions. We feel like we come and we ask questions and we never get any feedback, and it just gets frustrating. So, at some point, it would be nice to know where all this is coming from, because people talk about the fact that the science isn't any good. People mention things, and we never hear anything back. So at some point, if we're going to continue this, I would like a lot more information about why these things are happening, so that maybe I could support them. But at this point, I don't feel like I can. Thank you.